Hi guys, my name is Adan Hasbi and I'd like to wish you a warm welcome to another episode of Rambling of an Analyst. As you guys can see, I'm outside the house already. One of the reasons why, as I mentioned to you, I'm going half crazy and just thought that, it'd be nice to kind of shoot this thing outside and, just say a little hello to you guys. So anyway, in this episode, as the title suggests, I think the past 1 or 2 days ago, there was this picture of Tony Fernandes doing, I think, food delivery using the AirAsia bag or AirAsia branding. And to summarize what I feel with regards to the picture, it is amazing. It is inspirational. I think one of the reasons why is to put like a little background story that the whole airline industry right now is struggling with debts. And AirAsia, as we know, has many airplanes, right? And also with the pandemic, it's very difficult for the airlines to operate in this environment. And despite all of the obstacles and despite everything, Tony Fernandes still finds the inspiration and still finds the hope and still finds the will to work despite all of the obstacles which is in the way. I think this is also very true for many entrepreneurs. If you look at the backstory for AirAsia, AirAsia first started many years ago, where Tony Fernandes paid RM1 for that particular airline, and but instead he had to take debt as much as 15 million just to start that airline. And at that point in time, to put everything in perspective, back those days, there was MAS, there was SIA, and the whole low-cost carrier concept was very new in this country, right? And despite all of the unknown, despite all of the challenges, and this Tony Fernandes managed to build AirAsia to what it is today, one of the I guess, top low-cost carrier airlines. And today they have as many as about almost 100 over planes, which is serving the whole ASEAN region. Aside from that, I think another example which I'd like to maybe point out is Richard Branson, one of Tony Fernandes. He used to work for Richard Branson, and Richard Branson, as we know, he built Virgin Records. On top of that, he built the airline industry, also Virgin Atlantic, I think. And he built all of this despite him being relatively dyslexic. And he has a bit of difficulties with regards to reading numbers. So over here, what I want to say is entrepreneurs, despite all odds, despite all challenges, despite everything going against them, they have this particular dream and this particular will to make sure that their dreams come to life. Okay, I think on a more personal level, for me, I grew up also relatively dyslexic, I think as many of you guys know. And I still remembered sitting at the stairs of my kindergarten while my mom was pointing at the Peter and Jane book. And I remembered how frustrated she was. And I remembered many conversations between my mom and also my teacher about how I couldn't focus. And fast forward a couple of years, my SPM, I sat for my trial exam for my SPM. And yeah, I actually failed that paper. And if you ask me whether I would be able to sit or even dream of working in asset management and working to such a high level in corporate Malaysia, if you ask me when I was a kid or when I was in high school, I would say it's impossible. So what all of these three stories have in common is that it is not our current circumstances which defines us. Rather, it's our dream and how much of work we put behind our dreams. I know all of us, inside all of us, there is this dream and there is this hope. So I think today, if you are watching this episode, know that despite all of this crisis which is happening, and despite people saying doom and gloom, and despite I guess the overwhelming odds that we read in the newspaper, know that if you have a dream, you work hard enough, you will achieve anything you want, right? So over here, I guess to conclude this episode, I just want to tell you guys that anything is possible. If you guys have anything that guys want to do, maybe take out a notepad, write down what you guys want to achieve, and just take the small move. For me, some of you may know, I was in the startup space and I started number one, and that company. When I first started, I had no clue on where to go. And I always do the easiest thing, the next easiest thing. So today, I always do one particular thing if I have no idea what to do, which is always Google. You know, you can always Google what's the next step, what's the next step, what's the next step, right? So over here today, after this episode, look at what you want to achieve and take that small little step. All right, guys, I just wanted to share some I guess, inspiration which I got, and I want to tell you guys that any dream that you guys want to fight for, and you guys want to go for it. You know, you are the author of your life, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Okay, and everything is possible. I know this 100%. So with that, guys, take care. And thank you, fellow audience, for coming in. If you guys like this particular episode, please give me a thumbs up, and do consider to subscribe. And yeah, I just want to share all this inspiration and the love over here. And I want to tell you guys that whatever goals you want to achieve, it is 110% doable. Take the first step right now. If you have no idea what to do, Google it. All right, guys, with that, I hope to see you in the next episode.